Hey everybody, welcome to His Prayers, and this is Joe Wolf, and we're here in Vicksburg, Mississippi. Yes, Vicksburg. Everybody knows about Vicksburg, pretty much what happened here in Vicksburg. Give you a hint, 1860, 1863, something around that area. The siege, yes. If you study about Vicksburg, pretty much similar to Gettysburg, but it's a smaller version of Gettysburg. So Vicksburg has a lot of history here. Of course, the Civil War that happened here from the Confederates and the Unions, and of course Jefferson Davis, of course he was part of that in this area. So before then, before there was even Civil War, Vicksburg of course started out around the late 1830s, became a great commerce and great port and city along the Mississippi River banks. So before Vicksburg starting out as a town, another thing that happened here was the Trail of Tears removal. The Trail of Tears came along, of course, in the midsection of the Mississippi and the homelands, right in the center, pretty much center part of Mississippi. Of course, during the September 30th, 1830, when the Dance of Rapid Creek Treaty was signed, the Choctaw has been removed from the homeland. So this is some of the routes that's right here in this area. Of course, right behind me, you see this little mound. It is a mound. I talked to somebody here earlier asking to see if this was a mound, and they said basically it is a Indian mound. So, and then of course you see the gun up above, and they use that as a battle within this area. So the Choctaws came along in this area. They settled along these banks here. Of course, if you look beyond the camera, and there's the Mississippi River. So you see the Mississippi River right here before you. And of course, you see the bridge next to here. This is where the Choctaws would have came in around this area. They will settle here on the banks, waiting for the boat to arrive, to be on, to go up north, to be dropped off in Arkansas, or travel up towards Arkansas River, and the ferries as well. So they try to carry as much as they can upon the Mississippi River. Now the Choctaws, when they brought their supplies and a few of their things from their home, much as they can, when they got up here, of course, most of the ferry boats and the boats that's carrying them on the shore, or carrying them along the river, of course, during that time it's a winter time, and the river was partially frozen over. So it's hard for the steamboats to travel up north along against the icy river, and the ferries as well. So they have to leave some of the horses and wagons and a few of their stuff back, so they can the weight of the boats can be lighted to go upstream. And of course, you see how fast the river is moving rapidly, going south. Now you're going against the grain when you're going up north on this river, and of course a lot of current can't really push the boat going up north, so it's trying to push it south because of the gravity. So the boat was trying its hardest. Most of them make it, some didn't, some even collapsed, some sunk, and yeah, a few Choctaw has drowned along the Mississippi River, but some try to get on to the shoreline to move on. Some didn't make it along inside the boat, the steamboats and the ferries, so some has to travel along the banks of the Mississippi River, or follow the trail routes going northwest, and some has to travel southwest towards Natchez into Louisiana. Well, there's your small history about the Trail of Tears that came across through the Vicksburg area, and of course the Mississippi River banks, where they stood and waited on steamboats to move on towards the new lands of what we call it now today, Oklahoma. So of course, right behind me again, I don't know if you can see it, that's the, I believe they say it to be a Native American Indian I don't know if it's a burial mound, but they say it's just a mound. So I can see it. I mean, if y'all can see it, it looks pretty much like a mound. I don't know if it's Choctaw related or Natchez or any other tribe that was around this area at the time. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this little small segment of about the Trail of Tears along the Mississippi riverbank or near Vicksburg, Mississippi. So again, if you enjoy what I do, again, please like, share, and subscribe. And again, we'll go on to see what we can do next. So maybe here around Mississippi or in Arkansas. So again, like I say in Choctaw, Chippewa, and we shall see you on the next.